Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to see you again, and I hope you are all doing well. I have one big project to tackle today. I want to spruce up my entrance hall. Specifically, I would like to replace the threadbare carpet in the room. Also, I want to polish the pocket doors and make a nice flower arrangement for the entrance hall table. But before we get started on that project, we need to prep tonight's dinner. I'm doing a salmon and veggies sheet pan dinner. And for the veggies, I have broccoli, which I'm going to cut into florets. And the broccoli can go right on a baking tray. Then I want bell pepper. I have an orange bell pepper as well as a red pepper. And I should mention that this is one of the best dinner party recipes I know because you can prep everything well ahead of time. Onto the baking tray you go. Red bell pepper. And I'm just roughly cutting the peppers into bite-sized pieces. Onto the tray. And cut you a little smaller. Then I need a red onion. This is one of the Cabernet onions that you and I grew together. And I like to slice the onion into half moons. And on to the tray. Olive oil. Coarse salt. Black pepper. And toss. Now, although the salmon and the veggies will ultimately cook together, I want to marinate the salmon first, so I'm going to pop the veggies into the refrigerator. And for the salmon marinade, or marinade, I'm going to use soy sauce. There are no exact proportions for any of these ingredients. Cornstarch. Now, cornstarch is here to help all of the marinade ingredients adhere to the salmon. Whisk. Rice vinegar. I have to put rice vinegar on my shopping list. I just finished this bottle. Olive oil, or you could use avocado oil. Now, normally I add something called sambal olek to this particular marinade, but I'm out of it and my supermarket didn't have it, so I'm going to use a splash of sriracha. Okay, and mixy. And of course, I brought it out and then forgot to add it. Sesame oil, which is one of my favorite flavorings. Let me know if you are a big fan of sesame oil. I think it's one of the best ingredients of all time. Now I need my salmon. I have center cut fillets here. And we can put the salmon in a little dish. Now you could do as many as 8 salmon fillets, center cut salmon fillets for the sheet pan dinner, but I'm only using 2. And pour this glorious marinade over the fish. Give it a flip to make sure it's nicely coated. Then I have to wash my hands. Hands are clean. Let me grab some cling film. And I will pop the salmon into the refrigerator. The salmon really only needs to marinate for maybe 10 minutes. Mine is going to marinate for several hours. I'm going to get cleaned up here, and then we need to measure that carpet in the entrance hall, and eventually we will head to a store to shop for a new carpet. That's my kitchen back there, and this is the entrance hall. And this is the carpet in question. Now, my spouse and I bought this carpet 23 years ago at a rug auction. I think we paid $250 for it. And now, 23 years later, it has become threadbare, probably because it's in an entrance hall and there is a lot of traffic here. And the edge used to have a beautiful fringe, but that fringe is now pretty much gone and the carpet is frayed. So before we head out to shop for another carpet, I need to measure this one so we know what we are dealing with. So this carpet is about 11 and a half feet long and about 8.5 inches wide. So we want to find something that is about the same size. And the closest source for carpet is the local odd lot store. So let's take a short drive. As you can see, my local odd lot has great heaps of carpets. The ones that are of a size and color that appeal to me are on the bottom of this one great heap. As I looked at these subjects, I quickly realized that none of them will fit in my small car. Fortunately, my beloved contractor, John, is working back at the house. I called him just now, and he and his pickup truck will meet us at Odd Lot. In this large heap, I found 2 carpets that might show well in the entrance hall. My plan is to keep one of them and return the other. Before we can test out the new carpets, we need to remove the existing one. Then I will thoroughly vacuum and mop the entrance hall floor. Here comes carpet number 1. The color is pleasing to me, but I feel the size is too small for the room. Here's carpet number 2. This one is the correct size, but I'm not wild about the color. I think it is too pale for the hall. Unfortunately, both carpets must be returned to Odd Lot. Carpets are expensive items, and I refuse to be saddled with something that does not bring me joy. Here's a quick update. It is a real shame that neither of those carpets from Odd Lot worked out, but I just happened to go into my home gym and realized that I have a beautiful carpet under my gym equipment. So we are going to bring that carpet into the entrance hall, and we will put the entrance hall carpet under the gym equipment. I created this home gym in 2020 during the pandemic. The gym is located in what was previously a little-used sitting room in the old north wing of the house. Although this carpet is 23 years old, it still looks new. Before we relocate the gym carpet, I want to continue sprucing up the entrance hall. Specifically, I want to bring new luster to the pocket doors. To do this, I'm rubbing them with walrus oil. Walrus oil is a mixture of mineral oil, beeswax, and vitamin E oil. It's completely food safe. I use it on all of my cutting boards and even antique furniture. I can link the oil in the description below if you are interested. I wish that I had thought of the carpet under my gym equipment earlier in the day. We could have avoided the trip to Odd Lot. And I absolutely love how this carpet looks in the entrance hall. It is thicker, more plush, and more brilliantly hued than the previous carpet. I hope you love it as much as I do. All the carpet needs now is a good vacuuming. The old entrance hall carpet works perfectly in the home gym. Fortunately, I had some help moving the heavier gym equipment. I have one final beautification item for the entrance hall, and that is a vase of garden flowers. So let's head up to the garden. I'm trying to work quietly now because a mother deer and her baby fawn are just outside of my fenced kitchen garden. Deer do not have easy lives. I want them to feel safe on my property. I'm cutting the zinnias and snapdragons that you and I grew together from seed late last winter. This might be my final harvest of flowers because frost is expected soon. I don't have a lot of snapdragons left in the garden, which is a shame because I have enjoyed having free flowers for arrangements for the last couple of months. So this might be the last time I can do a full arrangement just with my garden flowers and greens. I feel like I need to have a start of the show, but that means I need a flower that is growing straight up, which the snapdragon is not. We'll see if it works anyway. Yes, I think it does. So this is what we have. So this is actually a three-sided arrangement that we can place on the entrance hall table. As I'm placing the flowers, I quickly realize that the radiator cover behind them is in dire need of painting. But that is a job for another day. For now, I'm content with the entrance hall. And just like that, it's dinner time. So here are the veggies that you and I cut up together and tossed with olive oil and salt and pepper. These go into a preheated 425 degree Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius oven for exactly 15 minutes. Then we will add the marinated salmon and continue baking for exactly 10 minutes. This smells just glorious. So the veggies have been in the oven for exactly 15 minutes, and they are starting to caramelize and become very sweet, which is exactly what we want. So now I'm going to add the salmon fillets. And I'm not going to let this marinade go to waste. I always pour it over the salmon and the veggies for that extra layer of flavor. And this only needs 10 additional minutes in the oven. I love a main course and its sides that all cook together on a single baking tray. I like to top each serving of salmon with some toasted sesame seeds. It's a beautiful day today, so I'm going to enjoy this dinner out on the porch. I'm embarrassed to admit how many times I have made this salmon and veggies tray bake, but it's so delicious and so easy to do and healthy to eat. I don't mind making it over and over again. And salmon. Now, maybe we can do a close-up of the salmon because I want you to see how perfectly it cooks after only 10 minutes in the oven. I'm not kidding. The salmon is so perfectly cooked, it just melts in your mouth. And of course, the veggies are tender crisp, sweetly caramelized. And before I finish this delightful dinner, I want to thank you for spending the day with me today as we attempted to give the entrance hall a nice refresh. Finding the right carpet was not easy to do, and I'm so glad that at the end of the day, I already have the perfect carpet for that hall. And of course, the pocket doors are now gleaming from the walrus oil that we rubbed them with. And I love having garden flowers on the entrance hall table. Let me know if you are up to any decorative activities these days. I'd love to hear all about it. And again, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now, friends.